Hello Zelah, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Firstly, we're at Fate Bake and Barry's. What do you reckon we're going to expect from today?
I reckon it's going to be hard because I'm very much a lift kind of person. I feel like it's going to be lifting and cardio, so I feel like my asthma pump's going to come in handy. But yeah.
Also, when it comes to like crazy fitness things like Barry's, how good, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good would you say you are?
How good
Are you at the fitness side of when it comes to Barry's, like extreme army kind of workout?
I just love a task. So like I feel like it will really kind of connect with the ADHD side of me, like just a task to do something. And I'm quite competitive, so if I see people around me, I feel like I've got to work harder. So maybe it'll be good.
With your clients as well as a PT, would you ever put them through this, or would you rather than don't go slowly and then into extreme sport?
It depends on their fitness level and their experience with fitness. I have some clients who like they just want to kind of get over their fear of going to the gym, and like they also, for some clients, just like getting into home workouts and walking. For other clients, like I work with a lot of neurodivergent clients, and I find for a lot of them they'll love stuff like this because it's a task to complete. It's like kind of like checking a box kind of thing. A lot of people don't like just going to the gym, so yeah, this is good for those people.
So also, going to talk about Big Brother. How was that like? It seemed very crazy, but how was it like for you?
Honestly, like the most insane experience of my life, but I loved it. I really loved it, and like I think the hardest part was not being able to have access to a gym for 5 weeks. I am a stereotype, but other than that, like I genuinely loved it, and it made me realise that I can be very creative with working out. So yeah.
Actually, I remember you saying on the show, I need to get my 10,000 steps in a day. Do you reckon you completed that?
I was doing 100 laps in the garden a day, so I actually have no idea what that correlates to, but I was getting steps in. Steps were done, but yeah.
When it comes to being in that house, how intense is it? Because we only see 45 minutes a day, but in reality, you're living 24 hours.
It's like a combination between like a summer camp, but also quite intense. So it's like, there's a really nice element where like you're up at night, like chatting with your mates, and it's just like, you almost feel like a kid again. But at the same time, as an adult, it can be a little bit intense sometimes where you're like, I'm being told everything I have to do, like I have no like hindsight over time or anything like that. So that bit's insane, but like it's also just what a cool experience because I'm never going to do something like that again. So it's pretty cool.
We'll never say never, you could do an All-Stars.
Yeah, if they'll have me back, I'll do it, I think. But yeah, we'll see.
So obviously like the late in live, that final one was crazy. How was that for you? Because obviously everyone's names is getting thrown into some crazy like Bravo reunion stuff.
I think it was just quite intense. Like I think, admittedly so, like I was quite calm throughout the house, and I think coming out to quite a whirlwind of information I didn't know was happening. It was really overwhelming, and I think in that late in live, I think you saw me a bit more. I wouldn't say angry. I wouldn't say I was angry or aggressive. I put my foot down a little bit more. And yeah, on hindsight, like maybe it could have been dealt with slightly better, but it was a really intense atmosphere, and I think there were certain people who were a little bit mean in the process, and I think that did come out. But I do think the late in life probably wasn't handled the best. Yeah.
Are you still who are you still in touch with from your series?
Well, you've got Fair Scholar right there. I'm actually seeing Farmer Cam tonight. Still in touch with Tasia, like just Tate as well, Marcus, like a lot of people in the house. Like I really made some really good friends in there. So yeah.
What advice would you give to the people for next year, or this year in fact?
Sorry?
What advice would you give to people for the next series?
Give it a go. Like, do you mean applying or like?
Yeah, applying.
Give it a go. I mean, I never thought I'd do something like that, and you know what? It's ended up being a really, really cool experience. Honestly, cliche, but be yourself throughout the audition process, because like that's going to come out in the house anyway, so you might as well just be yourself throughout it. But yeah.
What can we expect from you in the future, or what would you like to do?
So at the moment I'm growing out my personal training business, which is centered around trans people and women, and I'm loving that. I love a side quest, so doing things with like, whether that's with brands or events and stuff like that, I'm really enjoying that side of things. I'm really grateful that this opportunity has let me do other opportunities, so yeah.
Nate, thank you so much and enjoy today.
Thank you, Kieran, I appreciate it.